Namaste. Once again, welcome back to our mathematics class. Today we shall discuss exercise 7.9 of NCERT class 12 mathematics test. Let's start. Here the first question is integral minus 1 to 1 x plus 1 dx. First we can integrate. Integral x dx is x square by 2. Integral 1 dx, it is x. Then we can write the limit. Here the lower limit is minus 1 and upper limit is 1. And we know the formula, upper limit minus lower limit. Okay. So here we can replace the upper limit first. 1 square by 2. 1 by 2 then plus 1 minus lower limit. Minus 1 the whole square. That is 1. 1 by 2 then plus minus 1. That is minus 1. Now we can remove the bracket. 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1. 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 get cancelled. We get the answer as 2. 1 plus 1, 2. Okay. The second one is integral 2 to 3 1 by x dx. 1 by x we know the formula log mod x. So log mod x within the limit 2 to 3. First upper limit. So log mod 3 minus log mod 2. Log a minus log b. Log a minus log b is log a by b. So log mod 3 by 2 or we can write log 3 by 2. Okay. And the third one is integral 1 to 2 4x cube minus 5x square plus 6x plus 9 dx. 4 into x cube, x raised to 4 by 4 minus 5 into x square, x cube by 3 then plus 6x, 6 into x square by 2 then plus 9, 9x within the limit 1 to 2. 4 and 4 get cancelled. Here 2 and 6 we can cancel, we get 3. Now we can apply the limit. First upper limit 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is 16. Then minus 5 into 2 cube 8 divided by 3. Then plus 3 into 2 square 4. 9 into 2. Then minus lower limit 1. So 1 minus 5 by 3 plus 3 plus 9. That is 16 minus 5 8s are 40. 40 by 3. Then plus 12 plus 18. Then 1 plus 3 4. 4 plus 9 13. So minus 13 plus 5 by 3. This minus into plus minus, minus into minus plus. Okay. 16 plus 12. 16 plus 12 is 28. 28 plus 18. 46. 46 minus 13. 46 minus 13 is 33. So 33. Then minus 40 by 3 plus 5 by 3. And which is equal to minus 35 divided by 3. Here we can cross multiply. 99 minus 35 divided by 3. And 99 minus 35 is what? 64 divided by 3. So our final answer is 64 by 3. Okay. Now consider the fourth one. Integral 0 to pi by 4 sine 2x dx. What's the integral of sine 2x? It is minus cos 2x divided by 2 within the limit 0 to pi by 4. So first upper limit minus cos 2 into pi by 4, that is pi by 2 whole divided by 2 minus lower limit. Here on minus, so plus cos 0 divided by 2. And we know cos pi by 2 is 0. So first term 0, cos 0 1, so 1 by 2. So our answer is 1 by 2. Okay. Next one is integral 0 to pi by 2 cos 2x dx. Cos 2x integral sin 2x divided by 2 within the limit 0 to pi by 2. Now upper limit minus lower limit. Sin 2 into pi by 2. 2 into pi by 2 is pi. Sin pi divided by 2. minus sine 0 divided by 2. Sine pi is 0, 0 by 2 0. Sine 0 again 0, 0 by 2 0. So 0 minus 0, our answer is 0. Okay. And the sixth one is integral e raised to x. Integral 4 to 5 e raised to x dx. So e raised to x integral e raised to x itself within the limit 4 to 5. So upper limit minus lower limit, e raised to 5 minus e raised to 4. We can take on e raised to 4 common, so e raised to 4 into e minus 1. And the seventh one is integral 0 to pi by 4 tan x dx. And what is integral tan x dx? Log mod sec x. So log mod sec x within the limit 0 to pi by 4. We can apply the limits. So upper limit log mod sec pi by 4 minus log mod sec 0. That is log sec pi by 4. Sec pi by 4 is root 2. So log mod root 2 minus log mod sec 0. Sec 0 is 1. So log 1. That is log root 2 then minus log 1. Log 1 the value is 0. So log root 2 minus 0. Or this can be written as log of root 2 can be rewritten as 2 power half. Okay. 2 raised to 1 by 2. Now we can apply the property of logarithm. We can write it as 1 by 2 log 2. Log a raised to b is equal to b log a. Okay. So using that result we can write 1 by 2 into log 2. This is our answer. Is it clear? Now we move on to question number 8. Integral pi by 6 to pi by 4 cosec x dx. Integral cosec x. What is integral cosec x? Log mod cosec x minus cot x. So here log mod cosec x minus cot x within the limit pi by 6 to pi by 4. Now we can apply the limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. Here the upper limit is pi by 4. So log mod cosec pi by 4 minus cot pi by 4. Then minus log mod lower limit cosec pi by 6 minus cot pi by 6. That is log mod cosec pi by 4. Cosec pi by 4 is root 2 and cot pi by 4 is 1. So log mod root 2 minus 1. Then minus log mod cosec pi by 6. Cosec pi by 6 is 2. Then minus cot pi by 6. Cot pi by 6 is root 3. Log a minus log b. You can write it as log a by b. Log mod root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 minus root 3. Okay. Now we shall discuss the next one. Question number 9. Integral 0 to 1 dx by root 1 minus x square. Or integral 1 by root of 1 minus x square dx. It is sin inverse x. So sin inverse x within the limit 0 to 1. Upper limit minus lower limit implies sin inverse 1 minus sin inverse 0. Sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. Sin inverse 0 is 0. So answer is pi by 2. Okay. And the next one is integral 0 to 1 dx by 1 plus x square. It's also direct one. Integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx. It's nothing but tan inverse x. Derivative of tan inverse x is what? 1 by 1 plus x square. So integral 1 by 1 plus x square dx is equal to tan inverse x. So tan inverse x within the limit 0 to 1. That is tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse 0. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4 and tan inverse 0 is 0. Pi by 4 minus 0 which is equal to pi by 4. And the 11th one is integral 2 to 3 dx by x square minus 1. It's of the form integral 1 by x square minus a square dx. 1 can be treated as 1 square. So integral 1 by x square minus a square. Formula is 1 by 2a log mod x minus a by x plus a within the limit 2 to 3. So here we can write 1 by 2 log mod upper limit 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2 by 3 plus 1 4. Then minus lower limit 1 by 2 into log mod. Lower limit is 2. 2 minus 1. 1 by 2 plus 1 3. Okay, 1 by 2 we can take it as common. So 1 by 2 into log mod. Here we can cancel. This is 1 by 2. Okay. So 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 3. Log a minus log b. Log a by b. 3 by 2. On taking reciprocal we get 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 log mod 3 by 2. Okay. Now we move on to question number 12. Integral 0 to pi by 2 cos square x dx. Cos square x, we don't have any integral formula, so we can convert it into 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2. We have trigonometric formula, so we can write cos square x as 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2. Integral 0 to pi by 2 dx. This 1 by 2 we can take it out. Then integral 1 dx, that is x. Then integral cos 2x dx, sin 2x divided by 2. Within the limit 0 to pi by 2. Now we can apply the limit. So 1 by 2 into upper limit pi by 2, then plus sin 2 into pi by 2. 2 into pi by 2 is sin pi divided by 2. Then minus lower limit 0. So 0, then sin 2 into 0, sin 0 divided by 2. So here 1 by 2 into pi by 2, then plus sin pi. Sin pi is 0, then minus 0, plus into minus minus, sin 0 is again 0. So our final answer is pi by 4. 1 by 2 into pi by 2, which is pi by 4. Okay. Then consider the next one. Question number 13. Integral 2 to 3 x dx divided by x square plus 1. Look at the fraction. Here the derivative of denominator is what? X square plus 1. So it will be 2x. So we can multiply and divide on 2. Here 2, here 1 by 2. Now we can easily write the integral value log mod denominator, log mod x square plus 1 within the limit 2 to 3. Okay, so 1 by 2 into log mod 3 square. 3 square is 9, 9 plus 1, 10. Log 10 minus log, lower limit is 2. 2 square 4, 4 plus 1, 5. Log a minus log b. Log a by b. So 1 by 2 into log 10 by 5. So 1 by 2 log 10 by 5 is 2. 1 by 2 log 2. Okay. Now consider question number 14. Integral 0 to 1 2x plus 3 divided by 5x square plus 1 dx. First we can split the integral. Integral 0 to 1 2x by 5x square plus 1 dx. Then plus 3 into integral 1 by 5x square plus 1 dx. Here the limit is 0 to 1. Okay. Now here the derivative of denominator is 10x. Here we have 2x. So we can multiply by 5 and divide on 5. 1 by 5 into integral 0 to 1. 2 into 5. 10x divided by 5x square plus 1 dx. Then plus. Here we can write 3 into integral 0 to 1, 1 by root 5x the whole square plus 1 square dx. Integral 1 by x square plus a square. Okay. So here we can write 1 by 5 into log mod denominator. Log mod 5x square plus 1 within the limit 0 to 1. Then plus 3 into, here we have 1 by x square plus a square. 1 by x square plus a square is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. But here instead of x the term is root 5x. So we have to divide the answer by the derivative of root 5x. What's the derivative of root 5x? It is root 5. So first we have to write 3 into 1 by root 5 into, then 1 by a, 1 by 1, tan inverse of x by a, root 5x divided by 1 within the limit 0 to 1. Now we can apply the limits. 1 by 5 log, limit is 1, so 5 plus 1 6, then minus, here the lower limit is 0, so 5 into 0 square, 0 square is 0, 5 into 0 0, 0 plus 1 1, and log 1 is 0, so the whole term become 0 because log 1 is 0. Here 3 by root 5, upper limit is 1, so tan inverse root 5, then 3 by root 5 into tan inverse 0, tan inverse 0 is 0. So our answer is 1 by 5 log 6, then plus 3 by root 5 tan inverse root 5. Okay. Now consider question number 15. Integral 0 to 1 x into e raised to x square dx. Here we can make one substitution. We can put x square as t. So 2x dx is equal to dt and x dx is equal to dt divided by 2. And we have to change the limit also. Here 0 to 1 the limit is for the variable x. But here we change the variable, so the limit also changes. As x tends to 0, t tends to, x square is t, so t is equal to 0 square, 0 square is 0. And as x tends to the upper limit 1, the value of t tends to 1. T is equal to x square, 1 square is 1. So here the same limit maintained, 0 to 1. So which is equal to integral 0 to 1 e power t x dx is dt by 2, which is equal to, here on 1 by 2 we can take it out, integral e raised to t within the limit 0 to 1. So 1 by 2 into upper limit minus lower limit, e raised to 1 minus e raised to 0, that is 1 by 2 into e raised to 1 is e raised to 0 is 1. So 1 by 2 into e minus 1. Okay. Now consider the next question. Integral 1 to 2 5x square divided by x square plus 4x plus 3. Here it is not a proper rational function. Degree of numerator and degree of denominator both are same. So first of all we can divide 5x square by x square plus 4x plus 3. 5x square by x square 5. 5 into x square 5x square. 5 into 4x plus 20x, 5 into 3 plus 15. We can subtract 5x square cancel, minus 20x minus 15. You know the standard form, quotient plus remainder by divisor. Quotient plus remainder by divisor. Here it is 5 plus minus 20x minus 15 divided by x square plus 4x plus 3. Integral 1 to 2 dx. Okay, now we can split the integral. Integral 1 to 2 5 dx, then plus integral 1 to 2 minus 20x minus 15 divided by x square plus 4x plus 3. That can be written as x plus 1 into x plus 3. We can write it as the product of two linear factors, x plus 1 into x plus 3. Okay, dx. Consider this as equation number 1. Now we can find the integral separately. Integral 1 to 2 5 dx which is equal to 5x within the limit 1 to 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. 5 2s are 10 minus 5 into 1 5 which gives 5. Okay. Then consider the next one. Consider the integrand only. Minus 20x minus 15 divided by x plus 1 into x plus 3. So here we can apply the method of partial fraction decomposition. Here we have two linear factors on the denominator. So what we can write? A by first factor plus b by second factor. So a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 3. Consider this as equation number 2. Now we can multiply by x plus 1 into x plus 3. And we get minus 20x minus 15 is equal to a into x plus 3 plus b into x plus 1. Now we can find the constants a and b. For that first we can put x as minus 3. So put x equal to minus 3. Minus 20 into minus 3 minus 15 is equal to a into 0 plus b into minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Here minus 20 into minus 3, 60 minus 15 is equal to 0 minus 2b. 45 is equal to minus 2b, which implies b is equal to minus 45 divided by 2. Now we can put x is equal to minus 1. So minus 20 into minus 1 minus 15 is equal to a into minus 1 plus 3 is 2. Then plus b into 0. So here 20 minus 15 is equal to 2a, 5 is equal to 2a, or a is equal to 5 by 2. So equation 2 implies minus 20x minus 15 divided by x plus 1 into x plus 3 is equal to 5 by 2 divided by x plus 1 plus minus 45 by 2 divided by x plus 3. Now we can integrate on both sides. Integral minus 20x minus 15 divided by x plus 1 into x plus 3 dx is equal to 5 by 2 into integral 1 by x plus 1 dx minus 45 by 2 into integral 1 by x plus 3 dx. The definite integral, the limit is what? 1 to 2. Okay. So here we can write 5 by 2 into integral 1 by x plus 1, log mod x plus 1 within the limit 1 to 2, then minus 45 by 2 into log mod x plus 3 within the limit 1 to 2. It is equal to 5 by 2 into log 2 plus 1 3, then minus 1 plus 1 2, log 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. Minus 45 by 2 into log 2 plus 3 5, then minus log 1 plus 3 4. So 5 by 2 into log a minus log b, log a by b 3 by 2, then minus 45 by 2 into log a by b 5 by 4. Now you can replace the value in equation 1. So equation 1 implies, left side is our question, integral 1 to 2 5x square divided by x square plus 4x plus 3 dx is equal to, we got the value of integral 1 to 2 5 dx as 5. So 5, then plus 5 by 2 into log 3 by 2 minus 45 by 2 into log 5 by 4. Okay. Now we move on to question number 17. Integral 0 to pi by 4 to sec square x plus x cube plus 2 dx. So 2 into integral sec square x is tan x. Integral x cube is x raised to 4 by 4. Integral 2 dx is 2x within the limit 0 to pi by 4. It is equal to 2 into tan pi by 4. Then plus pi by 4 the whole raised to 4 divided by 4. Then plus 2 into pi by 4. Minus lower limit 2 into tan 0. Then plus 0 raised to 4. 0 by 4 0. Then plus 2 into 0 0. 2 into tan pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 the value is 1. So 2 into 1. Pi raised to 4 divided by 4 raised to 4 into 4. 4 raised to 4. 4 4s are 16. 16 into 4. 16 into 4 is 64. And 64 into 4. 64 into 4 is 256. 256 into 4. 6 4s are 24. 2 balance. 5 4s are 20. 22. 2 balance. 2 4s are 8. 8 plus 2 10. 1024. So pi raised to 4 divided by 1024. This 2 we can cancel 2 times plus pi by 4. The remaining quantity tan 0 is 0. So the whole term is 0. So what we can write, it is equal to 2 plus pi raised to 4 divided by 1024 plus pi by 4. Okay. Now consider the next one. Integral 0 to pi sin square x by 2 minus cos square x by 2 dx. Here we can take one minus common. So minus of integral 0 to pi cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. And what is cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2? It is cos x. We know the formula, cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x. And cos x is equal to cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Now we can simply find the answer. Integral cos x. Integral cos x is sin x within the limit 0 to pi. So minus of upper limit minus lower limit. Sin pi minus sin 0. Both are 0. Sin pi is 0. Sin 0 is 0. Overall the answer is 0. Okay. Here the next question is integral 0 to 2 6x plus 3 divided by x square plus 4. From the numerator we can take on 3 common. So 3 into integral 0 to 2 2x plus 1 divided by x square plus 4 dx. Now we can split the integral. Integral 0 to 2 2x by x square plus 4 dx. Then plus this 3 is common to both the terms. So here also we can write on 3. 3 into integral 1 by x square plus 4. This 4 can be treated as 2 square dx. Okay. So 3 into log mod x square plus 4 within the limit 0 to 2. Here plus 3 into 1 by x square plus a square. 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Tan inverse x by 2. Within the limit 0 to 2. So 3 into log 2 square 4. 4 plus 4 8. Minus lower limit 0. So log 4. Then plus 3 by 2. Tan inverse 2 by 2. Tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 is 5 by 4. Then minus tan inverse 0. 0. So 3 into log a by b. 8 by 4. 8 by 4 is 2. Then plus 3 by 2 into pi by 4. That is plus 3 pi by 8. So our answer is 3 log 2 plus 3 pi by 8. Clear? Now we move on to question number 20. Integral 0 to 1 x raised to x plus sin pi x by 4 dx. So in the first term we can apply by parts rule, integration by parts. So first function into integral of second e raised to x. We can write the limit 0 to 1. Then minus integral of derivative of first. Derivative of x is 1 into integral of second e raised to x dx. Then plus second one. Integral sin x. Integral sin x is minus cos x. So minus cos pi x by 4 divided by derivative of pi x by 4. Derivative of pi x by 4 is pi by 4 within the limit 0 to 1. Here we can apply the limit 1 into e raised to 1 minus 0 into e raised to 0. 0 into any quantity 0. Then minus here integral e raised to x. E raised to x within the limit 0 to 1. Here plus into minus minus. This pi by 4, by taking reciprocal, it becomes 4 by pi. Then upper limit minus lower limit. Cos pi into 1 by 4, that is cos pi by 4 minus cos 0. Pi into 0 by 4, that is 0. So e raised to 1 is e. Here minus e raised to 1 minus e raised to 0. Upper limit minus lower limit. Then minus 4 by pi into cos pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Cos 0 is 1. Which is equal to e minus e. Minus into minus plus. E raised to 0 1. Then minus 4 by root 2 pi. Minus into minus plus 4 by pi. E and minus e get cancelled. So 1 minus root 2 we can multiply both numerator and denominator. 4 root 2 divided by root 2 into root 2 pi. Then plus 4 by pi. This 4 and 2 get cancelled 2. So 1 minus 2 root 2 divided by pi. Then plus 4 by pi. This is our final answer. 1 minus 2 root 2 divided by pi plus 4 by pi. Okay. Now we move on to the next one. Choose the correct answer. Integral 1 to root 3 dx by 1 plus x square equals. 4 options are given. So 1 by 1 plus x square. 1 by 1 plus x square is what? Tan inverse x. Within the limit 1 to root 3. So tan inverse root 3 minus tan inverse 1. Tan inverse root 3 is what? Pi by 3. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. For on cross multiplication we get 4 pi minus 3 pi divided by 12. That is pi by 12. So option D is the right answer. Pi by 12. Okay. Now we move on to the last question in this exercise. Integral 0 to 2 by 3 dx by 4 plus 9x square equals. So this can be written as integral 0 to 2 by 3 1 by 9x square. 9x square can be rewritten as 3x the whole square. Then plus 4 is 2 square dx. Now it is of the form integral 1 by x square plus a square. So here instead of x the term is 3x. So you have to divide the answer by the derivative of 3x. It is 3. So 1 by 3 into formula is 1 by x square plus a square. 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So into 1 by 2 into tan inverse of x by a. 3x by 2. Within the limit 0 to 2 by 3. So 1 by 6 tan inverse upper limit 2 by 3. 3 into 2 by 3 divided by 2. Cancel, we get 1. So tan inverse 1. Then minus tan inverse 0. So 1 by 6 into tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4 and tan inverse 0 is 0. So it gives pi by 6 fours are 24. So option C is the right answer. Pi by 24. So that's all for today. Hope you understood the concept. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.